So I'm currently inside the Nissan Patrol and it's raining outside, so there's not much I can do. But this back door doesn't open. This one does, and this one's kind of stuck. It's moving, but it's kind of jammed somewhere there. So I've taken this off, and this was ripped, so it means that they've played with this before. I'm going to try to play around and open that hopefully, and we'll see how it goes. So no luck. The actual handle here is moving this device down. But it's moving that device down. From my understanding, this actual hinge is probably just stuffed up because there's dust built up somewhere. So I think I might just need to clean that and play around, see what I can take off, and I might be able to get it open. Okay guys, so I've now got the car all charged up and I'm going to crank it and see what happens. Let's hope this doesn't end in a disaster.
Connecting.
Okay, so we briefly got it started and then it turned off by itself, and now it's not starting. Apparently smoke is coming out from underneath this. I think it's a solenoid or something of the sort. So yeah, the battery is now flat, so I might need to replace it. I think it's a bit weaker than a normal battery. So I'm just gonna do a bit of research, change the battery, and we start again. Okay, so we got it temporarily started, but it stalled again and I couldn't get it started again and the battery died. I went to the battery guy, but it was closed. So temporarily now we've moved it back. I'm going to kind of center it in the driveway, and then I'm going to snow foam the whole car because it's really dirty. It's probably been sitting for a year or two, and then I'm going to clean it up. I've got a steam cleaner. I might clean up the carpets and then just give the engine bay a clean and move on from there. So I purchased this Meguiar's snow cannon kit. It connects straight up to a K-series karcher, and I've got extra hyper foam. There's also some soap in here, and then I'm going to do a clay bar on the whole car. That's also from Meguiar's. But while it's all foamy, I'm going to use these brushes to kind of get into the hard spots. And then yeah, I've just got an all-purpose cleaner, a glass cleaner, and a rim cleaner to kind of just clean up the rest of the areas. I'm later going to use this steam cleaner, which is kind of good for like steam cleaning small areas like car seats, you know, small carpets and couches and stuff. It's brand new, so that's going to be a first for me. And then I've borrowed my brother's polisher. If I've got time, I'm going to do a bit of a compound cut and just a polish on top, just like a 2-stage, and yeah, hopefully it'll be looking good. Okay, so that took me a few hours. I've cleaned the whole car on the outside. It was just a scrub and wash and scrub and wash, and unfortunately it's still not clean because you've got some black stuff that still needs to come off with a clay bar, and that's all around the car. So it needs a proper clay bar and a polish, but for now it's looking very nice, much better than what it was before. And it's now time to move on to the engine bay, which is going to be much harder because this black stuff doesn't really want to come off. So this is what the engine bay looks like. It's really grimy and dirty and oily and dusty, and on this side smoky from the turbo, or at least that's what I think it is. Okay, so I actually tried some of this stuff. It says all-purpose cleaner, but it's kind of like an engine degreaser, as it says there. So I tried it out and it worked much better than the original degreaser that I used. It's cleaned up a lot of the areas. It's getting dark, so I couldn't do much, but that turbo looks brand new. Now our problem is from somewhere over there. I think the smoke is coming from underneath this, or it might just be a blown turbo, we're not too sure. But yeah, it's cleaned up very nice. For now, this is fine, at least to start working on it. So it's been a long day tackling the outside of the car and the interior, but it's time to call it a day. So in the next video, you'll be seeing me target inside of the car, do a clay bar on the outside of the car, and possibly steam clean, polish, etc. So stay tuned and stay subscribed for more in this car.